Welcome to the AI Researcher Subreddits series, where we bring model training discussions to life. How exactly did DeepSeek R1 achieve massive training cost reductions? Most posts I read are about its performance, RL, chain of thought, etc. But it's not clear how the cost of training of the model was brought down so drastically.
The V3 technical report is quite detailed about the particulars, but the short version is, they were incredibly deliberate about how they designed the model architecture and training strategy to make full use of the GPUs. A significant amount of this focus was reduction of communication overhead, both between nodes and within nodes.
So ironically, the US restricting the hardware available created an operating environment where they had to innovate in efficiency to get ahead. So they did.
In short, lots of engineering/optimizations in model architecture, training framework, and hardware. Main factors to lower cost: they used H800s, model architecture, MOE, and multi-headed latent attention, training framework and optimizations, mixed precision training with FP8, hardware optimizations for communication/computation overlap, and RL for COT.
All true, but I would say another big part of the success of their model is that they simply train on fewer tokens, but ones that are much higher quality at various points in the pipeline. E.g., they have presumably made a breakthrough in how they create relevant mixed language math datasets. The big problem is the method they describe is a bit ambiguous, as there are manual steps where they enlarge the data to more and more domains. I suspect there are a few private steps in this process.
This is it. They also likely had various attempts, and this was the best one. So replicating the best one is $5 million, but they spent way more on the end-to-end.
As there is so much bullshit involved in this discussion, I would like to repost a LinkedIn post from Philip Schmidt, tech lead at Hugging Face, to provide some clarity. No, the training didn't cost only $6 million. The compute for the base model, no RL, was equivalent to GPU hours worth $5.5 million, excluding ablations, smaller runs, data generation, and any of DeepSeek R1 training. No, it's not a side project, maybe started as one. DeepSeek is backed and owned by Highflyer, a Chinese hedge fund. In 2020, they managed assets of over $7 billion, and their talent includes Olympic medalists in mathematics, physics, and informatics. No, they don't just have a few GPUs. They have approximately 50,000 GPUs. The real DeepSeek R1 is 671B MOE model that needs greater than 16 times 80 gigabyte memory, about 16 H100s. Yes, the DeepSeek R1671B is really good, and they do great open source and science work for more than 2 years already. There are 6 distilled versions. They are fine-tuned Quen and Llama on 800K samples, no RL. That's not R1, the smallest one with 1.5B. Yes, you can run locally, but it's not near R1.